Hey, yo, what up? BLK and this motherfucker's gonna be okay in this motherfucker. Like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, do all that, do something, but show some love, right? And so today, we're gonna be talking about a lot of information. So if y'all didn't know, the internet is being changed. You know what I'm saying? Stuff is becoming a lot more user-friendly, or a lot less, I should say, soft in some areas, right? So with that being said, right, the people who are in charge are upset at what we are doing, right? So the fact checks and all of that, right? The people upstairs know that you have been disregarding the fact checkers and still have been going to look up your own quote-unquote conspiracy theories, right? Now, this is upsetting them very much so, because they spend a lot of money to advertise information, right? According to the data that you have, that they have saved on you, right? Now, when you start to think about how certain websites got deleted and they no longer exist, then you start to understand that you really start to understand that it is deleted because they have the power to. Now, the power is all the information, right? Now, all the information, this is where it's really finna change. All the information from Alexandria until now is being sold, right? So Alexandria was a time where the Romans came in on the Egyptian platform. If you don't know your history, do your research, right? Because they had a platform in Egypt. You understand what I'm saying? From that point until now, all of this information is being erased and being rewritten, right? So, and it's because we've been looking up our own conspiracy theories. They feel like we're not appreciative enough of the information that has been given to us, so they're going to remove it, right? This is why when you go on Wikipedia, you see that they need donations because they're being shut down, right? I just told you about all of the money that they spent on these advertisements, you know what I'm saying, in order for you to, right, be persuaded by quote-unquote information, right? So they spent this money on advertisements, so not a lot of people are going to that website anymore, right? And so they're upset, and now they're selling the entire internet to another country that is going to be able to utilize this internet, right? And who wouldn't want something that can make everything disappear, right? Who wouldn't want some internet that says, that pretty much can do whatever you want, right? You can put out, you know, it's going to be a bomb tomorrow, and then everybody gets scared, or you could have done something terrible and now they can't find it on the internet no more, right? So who wouldn't want their hands on material like that? You got everybody's data, yada, yada, yada. Now, another thing is, if y'all notice, right, if y'all don't know, they're burning books, right? Like they've been doing for a while, but they're making it illegal in certain states to read certain books. You know what I'm saying? They're not letting certain books get through anymore. And this is part of the information that was being held or sustained from Alexandria until now. Now, we don't have a reliable source of information. These books come from the same people that created the internet, that had a stake in Alexandria at the time and still have their stake now, right? So this is why a lot of us have to rely on doctors, and you know what I'm saying? But if the doctors don't have information, right, that means what's going to happen to everybody that needs medicine? You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen to schools? Because, right, you're starting to see these schools use a lot less books and a lot more computers. The reason for that is not because they want to help the environment, right? It's because when you read a book, you don't have pictures and lights and certain stuff like that, right? So there's a certain amount of dopamine that goes off when you read books. Now, when you open up a laptop that has shiny lights and advertisements popping up everywhere and colors everywhere, you can get distracted a lot, right? Because you don't know where to focus, right? Because a lot of dopamine is being set off at once. Now, when you start to understand that we need these books and we need this information, right? Because of course we can do our own research and do all of that type of stuff, but we'll be starting from the bottom up, right? We don't have any references to point to when looking for specific information, you know what I'm saying? So it's messed up because it's like you being blackballed because of you doing your own research. So because you're doing your own research and you believe in these quote-unquote conspiracy theories, we're gonna take our research away from you, right? Even though that there were lies in the information that they gave us, right? They still had a lot of truths. You feel me? So we gotta understand, like, the time is been now for you to start doing your own research, but there are certain books that cost like $600, $700, $800 books, right? That are being removed off the market. Now, your average person can get $600, $700, $800. They can. They spending it on rent all the time. They spending it on whatever they want to all the time, right? That information can be used to utilize their life and further their life. So because y'all going after books now and y'all actually doing, you know what I'm saying, your own research, we gonna take that away from you, right? All the real important, we gonna start with the real important books, the ones that has the historical facts. Not only that, but has graphical pictures to back up the information that we providing to y'all. So, bruh, we gotta understand, like, to build your own library is something that should be ideal for most of us, right? Considering the fact of school tuitions and, you know, when you get older and your child come to you and be like, what's the answer to this problem? And you like, I don't know, we gotta go look on the internet. And you don't even know what reference points to touch on or how to even look up certain things because, right, somebody can be like, they need a transmission repair and they don't know how to look up shops that repair transmissions. They're gonna go look up new transmission. Like, it's certain people don't know how to learn, right? So we got to start picking up a little bit more books. Not saying take everything from the book straightforward and believe everything, but the books will expand your vocabulary to where now you understand the spells that are being placed before you, and you can decode the lies that are being, you know, spewed against you on the internet when you're looking up certain items, right? This is why you got to go on DuckDuckGo and all of that extra stuff just to find what you're looking for, because the information is being erased. And it was a website called something Go Back in the Past or something like that. That's deleted too now. But yo, let's take advantage of these books while we can.